Hey guys, it's Ionized Bow here. How are you guys doing today? We're gonna go ahead and get started on I think we're gonna go third episode of the ladder climb for today. Or maybe second. I think it's the second one, but either way, we're gonna try and get this number at least up to 4,500 today, if not higher. Went through and rebuilt a couple different decks. So I've got a Riding Hood. I'm gonna rerun a Frankie and see how that goes. Snowflake is the hero. We're obviously going to run twins. I'm going to try out a sword dancer. And then a hunter as well. But that's because of this, the faction alliance. Everything gets a 20% increase to damage. So, we will, see how that goes. So, let's give it a go. We're going to start with Riding Hood and give that a go. Alrighty. Ooh, that's not a great start, but okay. Let's wish this guy luck. Alrighty. Merge those out. There's that. Let's merge those out. Oh, that one didn't work. That one did. Cool. Let's take the time to do this. Yeah, I want one really big one. Since I don't have any talents on it, the best way to run Riding Hood is to make sure that the, you have one or two of them, and then your board is full of things that it can bite. That's going to be the best strategy for me right now. Oh, that didn't help me. Let's upgrade those, though. Take that up to 3 again. Do that. Let's bite that. Merge those, and now we can start this fun process. Let's do that. Good. Oh, not good. Not good at all. 9, 10, and that hits its max. So without talents, as soon as you get one that hits the full moon, it starts doing way increased damage. But you've got to get 10 stacks up to that beforehand. And it's quite expensive. Let's upgrade that a couple times. Let's munch that, reset its timer. There we go, there's a win, that's what we wanted. Let's hit that. So even after it loses this buff from the full moon, it'll stay with the full 10 stacks. It'll stay at full charge, which is really nice, honestly. Because I can sit here and do this, and that'll stay at max. And then I can start working on another one. I can do this with this one just to keep it fully charged. What I really need, there we go, is one more of those. Copy? Cool. Do that. Start stealing mana. Ooh, he's running Spirit Master. This is actually a good challenge for me. Because I'm not great at running Riding Hood, so this will be quite a bit of an actual challenge for me. I'm going to enjoy this. I think. So if I do it right on this next one, after this guy dies, There we go. I'm going to max her, and then I should be able to just hit all 3 of these guys with, or eat 3 things with all 3 of these guys, and get my max damage increase that I can currently do right now. Now, I can always try and up that to 7, possibly, but I highly doubt that I'm going to get that lucky, so we'll give it a try. Yeah, I didn't think so. We'll take that to 3, though. Eat that. Eat that. And let's start stacking. Dang it. Start stacking on this. I need at least 1 more unit if possible. There we go. Bonk. And I won. I'll take it. So, I don't know that that's the best deck to run for Riding Hood. That didn't seem like a terrible one, but I'm not sure I like that one, actually. I might make a couple quick changes to that right quick. We've got that. We want this instead of Clown. And let's run... Ooh, that could make it fun. Let's run... Where's Knight Statue? There it is. I'm just blind. Instead of Weakness. The Priestess isn't bad, but I feel like it's not doing what it should. So... let's run a Scrapper. We'll see how that deck goes. We're going to try this one out, though, before I go on to the next one. So, let's give it a go. Aw, come on, reconnect, please. This'll be fun. There we go. Come on. Yeah, there we go. This makes it more fun. Let's turn the volume on the music down just a little bit more. So Frankie doesn't have talents, which means I just need to get a bunch of really high tier Frankies. That's what's gonna save me right now, is getting the most high tier Frankies I can get. So the first little while is going to be a very, very much merge match game of how fast can I merge all these together to get what I need. And I'm actually not very happy with that because I'm running against a Bard Grindstone. So that's going to make things much more difficult than I want it to. But we will survive. Let's do that. Ouch. Merge out some more Frankies. I said, Frankie's not a bad unit, but the best way for her to shine is once you get units. After you get talents on her, talents. Once you get talents put on her, she's not a bad unit at all. But I feel like there's only a couple units that can actually hold their weight on their own without talent. One of them being twins, obviously. Sometimes Bard can. Sometimes so can Dark Archer. That's another one that holds its own quite frequently from what I've seen. Let's do that. Yeah, see, my Frankie's not going to put out nearly enough damage to keep up with him. Max out my Witch in hopes that it helps somehow. Demonologist. Demonologist. Yeah, see, I just can't keep up on damage. There's not going to be a single thing I can do. Ouch. I'm going to freeze her, but that's not going to do enough damage to... There we go. But I'm still not going to take the win here. I think I'm going to lose right at the end of this round. And he doesn't even have stacks on his Bard. I don't know. That or I'm just way too inexperienced at running Frankie to understand the mechanics of how it should actually be run. That's always a 100% legit possibility. So, taking that into account, it's probably really likely that I just have no clue what I'm doing and I keep messing it up. It's saddening, yes, because that just means I'll lose with the deck. I won't have a chance at winning with it. But on the same token, I learn. The more I learn, the better of a player I'll be, hopefully. That's always the hope. Let's merge that there. Let's merge those. Okay. Let's do that. Ouch. Here's where I lose. Because I'm not going to be able to recoup from the damage. He'll deal 2 hearts here, and then I'll die in the next run. Not bad. He played his deck very, very well. And I don't know that there's going to be anything that I can do about it. So, I'm not going to complain, but it does suck. It doesn't feel very good to lose. I don't know why anyone would think it does. Losing quite often sucks. Yeah, there's not going to be nothing I can do. Yep, good game. And that's it. Well, a loss and then a win. We're going to skip over Twins for now, and we'll go straight to... I'll skip over the Sword Dancer, too. I'm kind of excited about that, so we'll try Hunter out. Need to try and get absolutely as many Hunters on board as I can. Stack, 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 stacks. Ooh, a Genie Robin Hood. This is not going to be... I don't think this deck's going to go... Or this game's going to go in my favor. Which is a little saddening, but... I'm not going to sit here and complain about a game lost. What happens, happens. Let's do this. Let's get this guy way up. Let's merge those out. Ooh, let's get this guy up even higher. I'm gonna merge that there, merge that there. Yeah, and take advantage of that. That ups the instant kill chance, by the way. Hex isn't a terrible unit, but it's definitely, I'll be honest, it's not among the greatest. Oh yeah, I'll take that. Got a tier 5. There we go, there's a stack. There we go. Now is when things start getting fun. I want to save 2 Jungle Hunters. These 2 can be merged. I didn't want that. Oh, that's not very fair. Ouch. Let's do that. Upgrade that. Let's upgrade that. Hit the... Upgrade that. Let's see. This isn't actually doing too terribly for me. Upgrade the instant kill chance. Do a little bit of extra damage. Not much. I think I'm still going to lose this no matter what. But I'm having fun with it. This isn't a bad deck. Let's do that. Oh, man. Always hitting the things I don't want you to hit. Let's do that. Yep, cool. Let's upgrade that. There we go. Tier 6 Hunter's not bad. Hit Trapper. Yeah, I'm going to lose this. There's no ands, if, or buts about it. But I'm having fun with this deck, surprisingly. But, yeah, that's it. Good game. Ouch. I think I'm going to make a couple changes to that one, too. Let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do this. So if I'm going to try it, we'll run that. But let's come up here to Sword Dancer. We'll see how this goes. See, Gunslinger makes this deck, I think, a lot more viable than what it used to be. It used to be a Portal Master deck. But with Gunslinger having the 2 movements, you can really, really set it up almost precisely. So, like, right here, I'll do this and this. Because your Sword Dancers can't be touching. If your Sword Dancers are touching on the same square, then they're, they lose their buff. So let's do that for now. Let's move this guy here. Let's eat that one. Oh, I really don't want those there. Yeah, we'll move them. Cool. Swap that and eat that. Ooh, yay. This is where things start getting fun. So let's swap that and then that. We're going to eat that. Then we're going to go swap. And I don't know where the other one is. Here. Okay. Now we'll drop a whole bunch of mana into those. Let's merge that up. Let's merge those out. Ooh. Okay, okay. Swap that over. Good, good. Swap that over. Merge those. Good, good. That's what I need. Merge that. Okay, that helps. Doesn't hurt, it helps. Let's swap that guy. And then we're going to eat that one. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Knight statue, yes. There we go. Now I just sit here eating things. Yeah, now he knows he's in danger. There we go. Alright, so I need one more swordsmith. Oh, of course I didn't get it. That's okay. Because we can do this. And then do this. And get it. And do this. And do this. Here we go. I'm hoping this ends up paying off like I want it to. I don't know that it will. Oh no, that's not good. Come on, 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 come on. Oh man. This isn't good. Oh man. No, damn it. Ouch. Okay. Oh, he's playing a Demon Hunter. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble against this dude. That's actually a little frustrating. Let's do this quickly. Didn't really want to do that, but I will. Hit that. Just swap and swap. Gosh dang it, give me a scrapper. Okay, I'll take the win then. Sword Dancer's not bad. I don't know that Kobold is the option in there, though. I wonder what could be a better option. Gunslinger is definitely the option, but I wonder what could be... Maybe Dryad. Just to upgrade your Sword Dancers. Try and get them as high as possible, as fast as possible. Let's claim that. Alrighty, we got time for one more, so we're going to run a Twins. This is always fun. We'll see if we can win this. I'll be back in just a moment. My dog's whining. Sorry about that. I think she had to go outside, so I just set her outside for a little bit, and I'll go in and get her here in a minute. But yeah, so Twins is one of my favorite decks. I'm actually kind of surprised this guy didn't just quit. Demon Hunter is not the unit to go against Twins. Speaking from experience, by the way, not just hoping you guys listen. That running the Twins, I haven't had anyone quit, but I've seen multiple people quit on other channels. Godlike Mike's, I've seen people quit against him as soon as they load in and see it's Twins, just because of the fact that they know they're not going to win it. Twins is a overpowered unit right now, and it probably will be for quite a while. Alrighty, I'll take that mana boost, please. Let's do that. Good. Do that. I can merge these up how I want. There we go. Start getting these absolutely as high as I can. If possible, I kind of want to try and make this as fun of a game as I can. So if we can make me and him last to wave 10, I doubt it, but that'd be fun. Let's take this little twin and rank him up a good ways. Copy this one. And then we will copy this and wait just a bit. We're gonna hit this button. And then we're gonna do something really fun. We're gonna do this and that. Oh, he won. Demon Hunter took it. Dang. I don't think he'll do that again this game. I won't let him. I want this win. Plain and simple. So let's do that and that. Let's flip that. Take some of his mana. And we'll just sit here growing on it for a little bit. Let's see. I was kind of wondering why I wasn't doing nearly as much damage. I haven't gotten almost any kobolds this game. It's surprising, honestly. Normally I get quite a bit of them. There goes the mole. Let's do that. And then we're gonna go merge those over. Let's see what I can do. Let's go like this, and then like this and this. And then I can do this and this, and then I can do this and this, and grab this and do that. Start getting some stacks going on that. This is going to make it a lot of fun. Let's flip one of those, merge that up. Let's win. There we go. See, as said, I highly doubted he was going to be able to do that to me again. He wasn't going to be able to get me as close as he wanted. Twins is a very, very genuinely overpowered and hard deck to win with. But it's a very enjoyable deck to play. Personally, there are some people who don't enjoy it, and that's entirely understandable. Just because it gets tiring playing the same deck over and over and over and over. And I understand that. You know, I'm the same way. I don't want to sit here and play the same thing over and over and over. But at the same token, I want to get good enough to where I know that I can actually compete with the people that are using the deck and don't play it all the time because they know the mechanics. They know how everything works and they can actually play it how they need to. I'm hoping that within the next couple of days I can snatch this. That's definitely going to be my goal. So, we'll see if I can make it work. But, yeah. We'll call that for this episode, and thank you guys for tuning in. The next episode that I do, or that I upload, will probably be the no legendaries, to see how that runs. I'll run 1 or 2, maybe 3 different decks on that and see how I like it. So, but either way, thank you guys for tuning in, and good night.